Rockwool Pro Rocks Wired Mat. Before any installation, as per Rockwool Health and Safety Guidelines, installer should take care of personal protection with relevant personal protection equipment. The pipe section should be cleaned against any dirt or debris before starting the installation of the Rockwool-Insulation. Cut the mat to a length so that it can be fitted to the pipe with slight pre-stressing. The Rockwool products can be fastened together with a wire on them. Wire the closing joints both circular and lengthwise of the mats together using steel wire. Or same wire used in mats or with mat hooks. Installers can fill the gap and non-geometry part that wired mat products cannot fit it with scrap of insulations in order to avoid thermal bridges. In some cases, there are gaps between insulation joints or non-geometry parts of the pipe section. Joints between the individual segments of insulation are plugged tightly with loose Rockwool insulation in order to avoid thermal bridges. While the pipe section needs to be insulated, Rockwool wire mat insulation has to be cut and wrapped around the pipe support in order to ensure that the insulation must not be damaged if the piping expands. After that, the wire mat should be secured with steel band at regular interval. Suitable cladding should be applied to protect the insulation from weather influences, mechanical loads, and potentially corrosive pollution. For doing this, the cladding has to be installed from the bottom to top along the pipe. Then, the top cladding will overlap the bottom cladding by 70 mm or as per industry standard of installation. Fasten sheet cladding with sheet metal screw or blind rivets at 150 mm center to center. We do not recommend using aluminum screw. Before fastening the cladding with screw, tighten the cladding with belt, and fraction of cladding can be used to prevent scratches on cladding from the belt. Installing screw on the marked points along the pipe. After finishing the horizontal part, the installers can start installing cladding on the elbow from the bottom to top one by one. To prevent water and moisture ingress in the insulation material, all seams, joints can be sealed by silicone glue as per industry standard. If the installation is stored during the day for a few hours, proper precaution should be taken on the installed Rockwool pipe section products to prevent ingress of moisture, water, and rain by wrapping the insulation with plastic film. However, the installers need to be aware that they should install Rockwool insulation products as much as they can install the cladding per day.
कम गाइस, क्या हाल है? ठीक हो गाइस? ये चेक कर रहे हैं हम आज ना HVAC पैपों की क्लैडिंग कर रहे हैं और इंसुलेशन भी साथ साथ कर रहे हैं। ये हमारे दोस्त शाहद और शाहजमाल लगे हुए हैं काम को। ये देखे, ये कर रहे हैं दोनों लड़के क्लैडिंग। चेक कर
While installing the Rockwool pipe section on the straight pipe, 10 cm should be left from the elbow in order to fasten the insulation with wire or bands according to the installation standard for industrial insulation on pipe. Continue marking points at 30 cm from the first point and continue until the end of the pipe according to the installation standard for industrial insulation on pipe to fasten the Rockwool pipe section firmly to the pipe with steel bands or wire. In some cases, there are gaps between insulation joints. Joints between the individual segments of insulation are plugged tightly with loose Rockwool insulation in order to avoid thermal bridges. Suitable cladding should be applied to protect the insulation from weather influences, mechanical loads, and potentially corrosive pollution. For doing this, the cladding has to be installed